Today is Sunday, November 23rd. Welcome to Fall Camp. I'm Adam Hicks. That's Jackson Leitner. We got some football to talk about over the weekend. A pretty terrible college football slate, if we're being honest, but the NFL
Very
was
bad.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That Saturday was rough. There was some drags there for a while.
Yeah. I mean, outside of, even Oregon USC was fun, but USC, in the second half, never really had a chance.
Yeah.
There was there was never any flow to the Saturday, really.
No, Utah Kansas State was fun.
Yeah,
That
that
was a
game
fun.
was awesome.
Yeah.
Um,
Devin Dampier, football player.
yeah, but we'll get into that. But before we do, this is going to be a two-show-a-week podcast. We'll have reaction shows on Monday mornings and prediction and pick 'em on Friday. We're going to pick winners straight up on Fridays, college and NFL. And we'll have a competition. We still haven't come up with a punishment yet. We got to do that. But so we'll do that. Two shows every week. After football, we'll talk a little college basketball, some recruiting, stuff like that. But yeah, did I miss anything?
I think you're on it.
Okay.
Very fun. We did record one
Yeah.
episode. The problem was that it didn't record. So podcasting's hard. It's everyone's like, well, everyone has a podcast now. They know what they're doing. So
Yeah.
props to the props
If
to
this
the
doesn't
pod.
if this doesn't blow up, it's probably my fault because the first episode was the greatest thing I've ever heard.
We really, yeah. I don't know if
We
we
were
missed
we were
it.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, though. It'll be fun. It is but yeah, I'm ready to get into it if you are.
Yeah, yeah. One more thing. This is presented by Last Pick Sports, and we're gonna have a website out soon. Him and I are gonna try to write some, give you some picks during the week, but we'll keep you updated on that. But I think that's it. Let's get into some college games. We can start with because this is a game we talked. This is one of the big games we talked about Friday. Louisville at SMU. Oh my God, was I wrong about this game?
Same. I was right about SMU scoring
Yeah,
points.
you like the points, but
I was wrong about Louisville playing a competent game of football. Is that four straight for the Cardinals and Jeff
yeah,
Braun? It's rough. It is looking dark days in Louisville.
dude, I 3 weeks ago after they beat Miami, I think they were like plus 150 or plus 200 to win the ACC,
Yeah.
and they have collapsed.
And at the same point in the year, we were looking at SMU being like, this is a non-compete
Oh
for an
yeah,
ACC
dude.
title share, and now they're looking like pretty poised to make a really
Yeah,
good push for that.
I know. And after SMU, they kind of got run off the field by TCU earlier in the year,
Mm-hmm.
and TCU is fine. I think they're
And they
seven
lost
and
to
four
Baylor.
now. Yeah,
Yeah.
they lost to Baylor. They lost to TCU. They were just kind of dead, and it was kind of after Rhett Lashlee signed an extension. Like
Yeah.
we're not locker room guys, but who knows? Maybe that did something.
Right. Maybe it did. Maybe that is a thing. Because I've got written down that like Luke Fickle said that they said Wisconsin said they were keeping him and he started coaching. So
Yeah,
they're rattling off two
really.
ranked wins in 3 weeks. That was a program that was and a coach that was dead in the rights halfway through the season, and now they're like that's not a team I would want on my schedule coming down
While
the end.
we're while we're talking about just so you bring that up and so I don't forget, um, this is a really big, and I kind of called this too before the season. I had two teams that I was really low on, and now South Carolina and Illinois. And Illinois at the beginning of the season, it kind of looked like I was going to be wrong about them. They are sputtering to the
Yeah.
finish. They look terrible.
They the old saying that you don't want to play Brett Bielema in November
Yeah.
is I wouldn't complain about it.
No, no. Also, Wisconsin fans, not only just winning a game, but beating Brett
Yeah.
And when he's got a good team, that's got to make them feel so good.
Yeah, they're good for Wisconsin fans.
Yeah,
From a bad fan to or a bad fan of a bad team to another fan
yeah,
of a team. Congrats, guys.
yeah.
That's really cool what y'all are doing out
Yeah.
there.
We can talk about the two SEC games, because there was really only two yesterday.
Yeah,
Outside of we're not going to talk about this, but LSU beating. Did you watch any of that game? LSU Western Kentucky.
I there was a oh look that their game is playing. Oh
Yeah, they
wow,
beat
Western
them.
Kentucky's in it. Yes,
Yeah,
13-10. That's a
yeah, they beat them 13-10. That was like the ugliest game I've ever seen.
yeah. I've
Um,
never seen Death Valley that empty in a
no,
very long
yeah,
time.
I heard I was listening to something last night, and Brian Kelly, because this is his offense. He has
Yeah.
now produced the worst defense in school history. In I guess I was 23 when Jaden Daniels was there. The
Yeah.
worst special teams last year, and the worst offense in school history this year. They haven't
Uh,
scored 25 against an FBS team.
was what he's like one of the last five head coaches of theirs to not win a national championship.
Yeah, well, let's think. Orgeron, uh, Les,
Saban.
Saban. I
Uh,
don't even know who's before that.
yeah, that was we're getting to before.
Yeah, I mean
First.
for sure 3 in 20 years though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh, so yeah,
but yeah, we
and
don't need to
it,
talk.
it, it doesn't matter though. They're gonna throw $100 million at someone and
Yeah,
be right back in it next year. So
yeah, but the only two like somewhat meaningful SEC games today were terrible. Like Mizzou, Oklahoma. I was I was dead on the Oklahoma uniforms. Those are awful. They
yeah,
look so slow.
I
Like,
wasn't. They look really slow. I wasn't as down on the uniforms, but they looked bad for that. They didn't look like OU.
yeah, so I mean Oklahoma wins 17-6. It was just a gross game. Like, I mean, their
Yeah,
defense is so good. And like for a while, it kind of looked like Mizzou was going to hang around, but I mean, they fucking suffocated them the entire time.
yeah. Mizzou was. I mean, it felt like they were in the driver's seat to start that game for a while there, at least for the first quarter, first for a while in that first half, and then once Isaiah Satanga hit that 84-yard touchdown, it was over. That was
Yeah,
the game right there.
yeah, but he looks slow doing it in those stupid gray uniforms.
Yeah, the fastest man in the country looked slow burning, and it was yeah,
Yeah,
it was
and both of us played with him in high school, and I texted you like I have seen that play 300 times.
yeah,
He's always the fastest person on the field.
it was a oh wait, yeah, we have an Olympian on the team. We should probably
Yeah,
just get him the ball with a little bit of separation, see what he
yeah,
does, and it usually works out pretty well. So
yeah.
I
And
do
I
feel like
mean,
that offense is really stagnant a lot of the times if they can't like just get a
for
big play.
sure, yeah. Missouri does have a good defense, but yeah, they are. And now Oklahoma is LSU next week in Norman. I don't
I mean,
I don't think they
I,
have any problem with LSU.
no, I don't. No, I don't either.
Yeah,
I mean, like they're almost a shoe in for the playoff. I
I
don't know how
know,
you can't put them out at this.
which is crazy because 3 weeks ago they were dead.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, after that Texas loss, it was
yeah,
like, wow, that's rough.
yeah, Mateer looked terrible.
Yeah,
I mean, they got killed by Texas.
yeah,
That game was not even close in the second half. And now,
no,
like, I mean, Venables just keeps winning. So, I mean, good for them.
yeah.
Um,
I like Venables a lot. Good. I'm glad it's working out for him.
yeah, I am too. The other SEC game, uh, Florida 31, Tennessee 31, Florida 11. I was spot on this game and then Saturday at like 6.
What a
This was
bad
like, I
call
mean,
on
this
both
is
sides.
the most, to me, this is, Napier's had some bad losses, and he's gone now, obviously, but this is his team. This is the worst loss under a Napier, or for a Napier team, in my opinion. I mean, this was horrible.
Yeah, that was definitely the most pitiful
Yeah,
by far. It's like one of those things. Like, well, Florida plays five straight rivalry games every year, and
yeah,
they've been embarrassed in all of them. I feel like it's yeah, that's really that was pitiful. Lagway looked awful all game.
dude, what happened to him?
I have no idea. I really have no. I couldn't tell you. Coming into the season, I was like, "Why is that?" It's like they're going to win games because of him, not because of Nate.
Yeah,
And
it was it was
the
so
combination
funny.
of the two have been not great.
Yeah, it was so funny. It was 31-0 at halftime, and Kirk and Chris Fowler, they're trying to find things to talk about in the second half. They're bringing up like freshman linebackers giving speeches in the locker room.
Yeah,
This the swamp is like 2/3 empty, and they
which
play.
it was sold out to start the game. You
Yeah, I
like,
know. They play they play won't back down, and Kirk, they're showing it on the camera, and Kirk's like, I bet a lot of these fans were just staying for Tom Petty, and they play it, and right after the stadium is empty. I mean,
it's
I don't
yeah,
know, dude. It's
it is.
sad.
It's sad. I want to say this. Uh, it is the second to last week of the regular season. How how are these games being played? How is there not more
The
meaningful?
SEC games,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know. It's bad, but
And
they won't be in the future because we're moving to non-conference games.
right, yeah.
But
And
yeah, no, it's
so
terrible.
I don't know like how that happens. I mean, we we can move on to USC Oregon if you're
Yeah,
ready for that. I feel like we covered the all the favorites. I mean, all the big time schools played nobody, beat the crap out of everybody.
yeah.
Marshall
Before
Reed
we
looked like Marshall Reed. I think
Yeah, I
he's
mean
probably
against like
winning a
2-8
Heisman.
against 2-8 Sanford.
Yeah, he didn't
Um,
play after the first quarter. So
yeah. Before we talk about that game, I just want to talk about two Big 12 games. Uh, like in weeks like this, where it's a SEC. In my mind, a lot of people say SEC and Big Ten. I think it's an SEC. Like if the SEC doesn't have good games, it's a crappy week to me, and that's like just how my mind works. Not
yeah,
that
I agree.
not that other games can't be good, but the Big 12 stepped up.
They
Utah
did.
Kansas State that's probably the best game I've watched all year.
That was a really fun game. It felt like
Like Big
a
12.
few years ago when it felt like the Big 12 when you're like, oh wait, defense. Let's stop that. What
Yeah.
if we scored 100 points every game?
Do you remember? Like I remember when me and you were like probably 12 years old, and you turned on the TV, and it's just for whatever reason it's shitty SEC games that week, and it's like RG3 versus I don't know, Landry Jones or something,
Yeah,
or what's the old Oklahoma State quarterback?
Sam
Red
Bradford.
hair,
Oh,
Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma State. Yeah,
Uh,
Brandon Whedon.
Brandon Whedon, yeah. Brandon Whedon versus Landry Jones. I don't know, like the Big 12 it's always fun. And I
It
like
is.
it
That is a
makes me
fun.
it also makes me miss old conferences. Like that still sucks. Oh wow. Teddy Bridgewater just did Baker get hurt in the first half?
I think he just went down. Yeah.
Okay.
Live
Yeah,
reaction.
we're watching Sunday Night Football right now.
We can get to that in a little
Yeah.
bit, but
Uh
back to the Big 12. I agree.
yeah.
The old Pac-12 and Big 12, like I think it does, like what you're saying, like if the SEC doesn't have competitive games going on, it's kind of viewed as a bad Saturday as far as, but it's like, it's objectively true. I mean, there's not as
Oh
many
yeah.
postseason implicated games that don't involve the SEC.
Yeah.
Like, we know who's getting into the Big Ten now. Like, but we had one game this weekend that was USC and Oregon.
Yeah.
Um, Ohio State beat the crap out of Rutgers. I mean, like, obviously
I
they're
didn't
a
watch
giant game against
I didn't
Michigan.
watch a second of that game.
I have watched probably the least Ohio State football
Oh,
of.
dude, same, yeah. I
They just.
literally, outside of
I
the
haven't like
Illinois,
watched since Washington was probably the last time I sat down and like keyed
okay,
in.
I watched the Washington game, the Illinois game, and the Texas game. That's it.
Yeah, I'm not dissing Ohio State. They're a really good team.
Yeah,
They're very very good. That's
yeah,
a good thing. I would say that I don't have to watch you on Saturday because I know you're just
yeah.
gonna blow out whoever you're
Oh,
playing.
yeah.
But yeah,
One more
and
Big
so
12 game. Oh, what were you saying? Sorry.
I was just saying, like you were saying, it with the new conference realignment, when the SEC doesn't have impactful games, you can't really turn it into, a game that has major postseason implications because
Yeah,
there's four conferences, not there's 4 teams from every conference that it playing meaningful football.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, anyway, Utah wins 51-47. I don't. Does Utah have a chance of getting in? Like,
what they're still in the bubble. They're the next team out. Then BYU.
yeah, but they can't. They can't get in the Big 12 championship now.
That's right.
I'm sure if we looked at it, we could find a way. I would love to see that team in the playoff.
I agree. That
They are
Whittingham is so
so fun to watch.
yeah. Whittingham's fun.
Yeah.
Devin Dampier is one of my favorite players to watch in college football right now. But yeah, no, I don't know who would have to lose for them.
Yeah, I don't know. I like maybe Oklahoma would have to lose to LSU or Bama to Auburn or something. Like some crazy
Yeah,
stuff would have to happen.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they can't,
Um,
I mean, if they're out of the Big 12 championship, I would presume they're out of the picture.
yeah, we'll see. One more Big 12 game before we get to Oregon USC. BYU 26 at Cincinnati. BYU 26, Cincinnati 14. They did it again.
Yeah, it's the same game plan every week
Yeah,
for BYU. Let's
I
play
I
really
don't
ugly
understand.
football and just scrape one out.
Did you watch this game?
I watched parts of it. No, if I'm being honest, I really did not
Okay,
key in.
it was so Cincinnati had their kicker was 0 for 3 field goals. So that right there would make it, if let's say he makes all three of them, that's a 3-point game. They had two turnover on downs in the red zone, and Sorsby threw 2 picks. Like BYU they're not that good, but they just keep winning.
That yeah. Um,
They
I've just
just
been waiting for the collapse all year, and it hasn't.
yeah, and it
It's
just the thing that sucks about it is we're gonna have to watch them play Texas Tech again, and Texas Tech's gonna beat them by
you're beat
30
the crap
again.
out of them. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's um, yeah. I don't know. BYU does the same game every weekend. It's
yeah.
really kind of impressive. They did the same thing all last year, and it finally collapsed for them. It just hasn't this year.
Yeah, they were. I mean, they were like 8-0. I think they started the season 8-0 last year, didn't they?
Yeah.
Because wasn't that a big deal, like BYU not being in the top 10 or something when they were 8-0? I feel
Um.
like I remember people arguing about that.
Yeah. I remember that because they were putting um Iowa State above them. I think.
Yeah, yeah, that's what
And
it was.
yeah, BYU was committee got it right. I guess.
Yeah, yeah,
I I don't know, man. The BYU is a very unexciting brand of football to
yeah.
watch.
I will say though, Kalani Sitake's an awesome coach.
He is indeed. I enjoy
Yeah,
watching him. He's a fun guy. He's a very nice guy.
yeah, yeah, he is. But last game, uh, in Autzen, Oregon 42, USC 27. I'm gonna let you go first because I got some thoughts.
Um, yeah, Oregon is really good. It felt like they lost again a big time receiver almost immediately, and then still Dante Moore played a really good game. They have a two-headed beast at running back. Probably one of the most athletic tight ends in the country. I will say the Dan Lanning talking after the game about how the SEC is playing nobody.
He's so good.
Uh,
Yeah,
I love Dan Lanning. He's a psychopath. This is your first ranked win this year.
yeah.
Uh,
He is
but
so corny to me sometimes.
yeah, I don't want to take away from the win though. That's exactly what they needed to do. They're probably going to play or they are going to play in the Big Ten championship. Probably going to get the bye. I would no. Then Ohio State's going to get the bye.
No, no, it's Ohio State and Indiana are going to play in the Big Ten championship.
I forgot about Indiana.
Yeah, because Indiana
They're
beat Oregon
again. Yeah,
in Eugene.
I do remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah, thank you for reminding me.
of course.
Yeah, yeah. That's right. Hey, this is a good thing we got going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Um,
I don't know. Oregon, it was a really fun game in the first half, and then Oregon kind of just took over. It was
yeah,
really just, Dante Moore looked really good though.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. So like to me, it's a lot more about USC than it is Oregon and Lincoln Riley. That team is so talented. Like Makai Lemon, Lane, Jade Maava, they are such a talented team. They are
Yeah.
not well coached.
No, I did. While we're talking about Lincoln Riley, I think he had the best response to a question
Okay,
ever.
yeah,
This
that was crazy. What a
that is
fucking
the
idiot.
what was the question? He goes, "This that is the dumbest question I've ever been
Well,
asked."
so for anybody who didn't see it, uh, a Oregon, it sounded like a student reporter. He sounded like a young guy.
Yeah,
He asked, I don't have the exact quote, but he asked Lincoln Riley.
it's
Uh,
about college game day sign.
there was a college. He said there was a college game day sign that says from an Oregon fan that said, "Extend Lincoln Riley." How do you feel about other fans being happy you're the coach at USC? And Lincoln Riley responded, "That's the dumbest question I've ever heard. You should be embarrassed." Which good, like good for him.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard in a press conference.
yeah. That was really dumb. That was a really bad question.
Yeah,
But yeah, no, I agree. USC
yeah.
is really, really good or
I don't.
talented. They're not
Yeah.
really good.
So
I,
I'm watching this game and like it's kind of going back and forth in the first half. Then Oregon takes a punt back. Jaden Mayava throws a pick. They keep getting penalized. I like their defense gives up these chunk plays like USC defenses always have, and they have been better this year. I'll give them that. But you can see how good they should be. Like
yeah, they have moments where you're like, oh yeah, they can compete with, they
that
can beat
touchdown.
anybody.
Do you remember USC that little receiver like number 19? Uh, he caught the Makai Lemon threw the touchdown pass to
Oh
him.
yeah, yeah,
That dude, I don't even know who he is. He was insane. He had like in the second half, he had like 6 for 102 touchdowns.
yeah,
But yeah, it's
yeah.
like guys like that all over the field. And I mean, I picked USC in this game in our show, but like, I mean, how stupid of me. Like Lincoln Riley has shown us what he can and cannot do at USC, and he
Yeah.
cannot beat good teams on the road.
No,
He can't at all. I mean, even the first year he was there with Caleb Williams, who we'll talk about him later, but goes to Utah, loses, plays 9-3 Utah in a
and
neutral
Utah
field.
wasn't that good that year. They should have ran them out of
No,
the stadium.
they were 9-3 in the conference championship with a win over USC, and Utah beat them by like 20,
Yeah.
like dominated them. He cannot beat good teams, and that when it isn't in LA in the Coliseum. I don't understand. I don't know what you do if you're
I don't even know
USC.
if it's like even on the road. I mean, we've seen a number of Big Ten teams go to the Coliseum and just went like Penn State
Yeah,
last
for
year.
sure. He is a lot better at home than he is on the road.
Oh yeah, well yes, but
Um, but yeah, it's I don't know. Like I don't know what you man. Poor Teddy Bridgewater. Sorry.
no,
Um, I
yeah, I
I don't know what you do if you're USC or if you're Lincoln Riley. Like if I was Lincoln Riley, Jaden Mobb is done after this year. Makai Lemon's going to go in the first round. I don't like. Would you want to stay there? I feel like he needs a
do
fresh
they want
start.
him to stay there?
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah, I don't know because there's no reason USC should not make the playoff once every 4 years. They
Yeah, I
should make
agree.
it. They should make it almost every year.
Right. It's like, yeah, that's a program that is built for the 12 team playoff. You're out of your mind if you don't think that
Yeah,
USC should be in it every year.
I mean it's actually like it's fucking crazy. You keep like we keep watching this. Lincoln Riley continues to put out the same team every single year, and
Yeah.
it looked a little different this year because they beat a terrible Michigan team. I think Ohio State's going to beat Michigan by 40 next week. I don't think
I think
I,
so too,
I
but it would be really funny
yeah, no,
if
I
they
agree. Oh, it'd be hilarious. But his team smoked a Michigan team that's just not good.
they
Uh,
lost to Illinois in a wild game. But
and they could have won that, but I don't know, dude. I'm just like, and I'm a Lincoln Riley guy. Because he always puts fun teams on the field. Um, and like that. I mean, that Rose Bowl, Oklahoma, Georgia. That's like growing up. That's like a college football
yeah,
game you'll never forget.
yeah.
But I'm just kind of done with him at USC. Like
Yeah, I
Someone
don't know
there needs
what
to
you
be
can
a
do there.
change. Do
Yeah,
what?
yeah, I was agreeing with you. I don't know what you can do there. What the next step is? I mean,
Yeah, I don't know, but something's got to change. And I guess I should talk about Oregon a little bit. I still I don't know. I don't put them on like a national champion contender level. I they're a good team. Don't get me wrong. And they're going to make the playoff. And they could win a game. I don't see them beating Ohio State. Indiana ran them off the field in their own building. I don't see them beating Georgia. Um, but we'll see. I mean, I've been wrong before, and that's kind of what Ohio State looked like last year during the
right.
regular season.
And then they went into the Rose Bowl just like
Yeah,
Oregon was out of that game immediately.
but yeah, but to me that was like that Oregon USC game. It was a fun game by one decent team, one really good team, but I didn't see a team. I didn't see either team that I thought could really compete for a national championship.
Yeah, I don't disagree. Hand up. I know that I said earlier in the show that Marcel Reed's probably going to win the Heisman. I again forgot about Indiana and
Yeah,
Mendoza.
I didn't say anything, but yeah, I think Mendoza's. I think he's minus money to win the Heisman now.
Really, that wouldn't surprise me.
I think it's like minus 120 or something like that. I saw that. I saw that on Instagram. And
uh,
I think Marcel Reed's like plus 400 or something. I'll
yeah,
tell you who's not dead is Jeremiah Love.
no.
His only
I
problem
guess
is he doesn't have a big game next week, and all the other teams do,
yeah.
or most players do.
Yeah. Jeremiah Love's really good at football. Going to make an NFL team really happy.
Did you see Notre Dame was up 21 on Syracuse before they even touched the ball?
Never even. Yeah, no. Friend Brown. I don't
Dude,
know what's going on
yeah,
there.
uh, he was talked about for a lot of big jobs at the end of last year when they beat Miami and the beginning of this year. That his quarterback's hurt, so like
Yeah,
you got to give him a little bit of leeway. They
70-7 kind of lets
they
that
are
leeway fly
fucking
out of the window.
ass. I mean,
Yeah,
they are horrible.
they're
Like
really bad at football.
70-7, and they were fun last year. Who was their quarterback last year? Do you remember?
Paul McCord.
Oh my God, you're right. Yeah, Kyle McCord was kind of like Jameis Winston. They were always in games. He threw like 4 touchdowns and 4 picks.
Yeah,
But yeah, Fran Brown is just, yeah, I don't know. Also, one more coaching thing. Uh, Mike Norvell, I might have got. I saw something on Twitter today. They're
I saw
retaining
these
him.
people. Yeah, I've seen it from multiple places. They're retaining.
How is that real? Well, I mean,
I,
what, what do
either
you?
I don't know.
When you
Maybe
go
that
into
they were
next
like,
year,
you know
like,
what? There's a lot of big jobs out this year. Let's not
yeah,
try
I
to.
mean, I
Let's.
guess, yeah,
That's
that could be.
that is the only way that makes sense to me
That might actually be true because
because
I
there's
don't know what you can be positive about.
they are so bad.
I know. I
How did they beat Alabama?
I don't know. I don't know. And like the other thing too is it'd be different if if he had like every year that Billy Napier got kept, he always had a big time recruiting class coming in.
Yeah,
Norvell didn't recruit high school kids.
no,
Like
and he hasn't hit on in the portal since his first year at Florida State.
yeah, I know. And like so there's nothing to hang your hat on if you're a Florida State administrator or a fan. Like it makes no sense to me. Although I really didn't think about so many jobs being open. That literally could be the only reason they're keeping him.
I think that is the only fathomable way that they keep. Any
Yeah,
other year, this happens. Like he has another. This happens last year. I think he's gone. I literally
yeah,
because another thing is like you're gonna have to go against Florida, and I
yeah.
think that if you lost a coach to Florida that you were going after, that is a death sentence for a program like that.
Doesn't doesn't it suck that game is going to be what it is next week? Like
Yeah,
Florida
it'll
State
be.
is
I bet that game's gonna be something. Actually, I don't
uh
know. Florida State's probably gonna beat them
yeah.
pretty bad.
I don't know. it just sucks. Like I remember 3 years ago when you and I were out at the cabin, and it was Anthony Richardson and Jordan Travis, and both teams scored like 40 in the first half. It's like just so fun. They hate each other,
Yeah,
and now Florida State's playing for bowl eligibility. Florida's 3-8. Like it's just kind of depressing.
yeah. I
Also, might be my favorite uniform matchup in college football. That is
It
an
is
awesome uniform
classic,
matchup.
classic.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah. Well, if you do you have anything else on college? If not, we can go to the NFL.
Pitt over Georgia Tech would be the
Yeah.
only thing.
Yeah,
That
I
was
forgot about that game.
I thought Georgia Tech was. I mean, I thought they were going to not beat the crap out of them, but I thought they were going to handle them pretty well
Yeah.
after what. I guess he actually didn't care about Notre Dame. I guess he was right.
I
He probably took it as a bye week and game plan for Georgia Tech for 2 weeks.
Pat Narduzzi is a prophet. Now
Yeah,
he's like kind of a prick and kind of a douchebag. He knew what he was talking about.
yeah. Um, yeah, no, Pitt jumped on him immediately, and it was. I
It
mean, Georgia Tech had a shoe in for the ACC title game this week,
mhm.
and now the ACC has just cannibalized itself
Yeah.
beyond.
I don't
Like
I
Georgia
don't
Tech has
know
played
that
Georgia. Like,
I don't know the tiebreakers in the ACC. Do you?
no, I have no
Yeah,
idea
I
what's
have
going to
no
happen.
idea who's getting in.
Yeah,
Um,
Georgia
I
Tech
will say it
probably. I
felt
bet
like
Pitt. I think probably in. I think they are.
well,
They're
no, they got to
six and
beat.
one.
They played Miami.
They're 6-1.
They
Georgia
played
Tech six and
Miami this
two.
weekend. Yeah, they got to beat Miami to get in. So I don't know about that. I mean, we'll
Yeah,
see.
Miami's five
Uh,
and two in the
I will
ACC.
say it felt like Georgia Tech was going to come back in that game. Like they were on the goal
Was
line.
it in the fourth?
Yeah, they were on the goal line to make it a one-score game, and Haynes King throws a 99-yard pick six. But good for Pitt. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, Narduzzi knew what he was talking about.
yeah, that's all I've got. Rather boring day, I guess you could say, in college football.
Yeah,
Nothing
we can just be
shaking.
real. It sucked ass.
Yeah,
Like,
What my first note in this in my note sheet was worst Saturday slate in a long time.
yeah, I mean, it's like any Saturday where you can watch college football is nice, but I mean, that was terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
uh, but great Sunday.
Yeah,
So
I mean, so we can go. Yeah, that's a good segue into NFL. We can get straight into it. It was an awesome Sunday.
yeah,
We can start with some morning games. Lions 34, Giants 27. Jameis Winston
Jameis,
is my favorite
Jameis.
quarterback I've ever watched, and I wanted
He
him. I wanted him to win so bad.
I wanted it bad, coach. I wanted it so bad. I don't
Oh
even
God, I
dislike the
wanted it
Lions.
bad.
I don't dislike the Lions at all. I wanted Jameis to get a win
Same,
so bad.
same.
Um,
I mean
you
that.
knew how this game was going to end, though.
Yeah,
The whole
I
time.
mean Jameer Gibbs is unreal.
He's the best non-quarterback offensive player in the league. It's not close. I mean, I think he's better than
Ooh,
Jonathan Taylor.
let's think about that. Best
It's him or Jonathan Taylor right now.
Jamar Chase.
Spit can't.
Fair. He's a part of Spitgate.
Yeah,
I actually agree with you. Um, Jackson Smith and Jigba is kind of up there now too. He's unreal.
yeah, he's ridiculous.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
let's get back to that game. Uh, the play where Jameis caught and ran the touchdown in, that was the craziest thing I've ever seen him do.
that was and we've seen that is crazy to say for Jameis because
Yeah, oh, yeah.
we see him do a lot of crazy stuff.
He got suspended in
That
college.
reception was unbelievable.
Yeah,
That might be play of the year.
that's the craziest thing I've ever seen Jameis do, and he got suspended in college for screaming "fuck her in the pussy" in the Florida State Union.
Yeah.
That I
Um,
mean, I that was like even at the beginning of the play, the
it
receiver
was
like oh
broken from the start.
he almost gets smoked in the backfield, and Jameis, like, he came back to catch it too. Like, it was
Yeah,
really athletic.
he made a great adjustment on the ball. I mean,
Yeah.
like it
And
was
then he stiff armed the dude
it
too.
it was so awesome.
Yeah.
I played against Jameis in fantasy this week and I had no complaints.
What did he have? What did he have?
I think he ended up with like 34 fantasy
Oh, that's
points.
so awesome.
But no,
Oh
every
God, I
time I
wanted to
look,
win one of these games
I know so bad. I wanted him to win one so bad.
because they
I
could have beaten the Packers last week too.
Yeah. Uh, every time I looked at this game, every time I saw it on the TV, something awesome was happening. It was like
Yeah.
Jameer 80-yard touchdown, Jameis launching a ball. Like
Shout out to Wandale Robinson too. He was insane. He was
Wandale was
phenomenal in this
awesome.
game.
Both of these defensive, the Giants' defensive line is really good.
Yeah.
Uh, Aiden Hutchinson, really good.
Yeah.
Uh,
How do you feel about the Lions moving forward?
they can definitely beat anybody. The problem, like,
Yeah.
but they have these games where you're like, what were we doing?
Like, do you see them as like a Super Bowl contender?
No.
Okay, I don't either. They're there's some games where their defense is phenomenal, and there's some games where Jameer Gibbs and Jared Goff and Amon Ra can't be stopped, and there's also some games like last week where they literally cannot move the ball.
Yeah. And then
And
like their deep we had the excuse all last year that their defense was hurt, and then this year
yeah,
they're still like
yeah, I don't know, but they're a fun team to watch, and they'll make the playoffs.
yeah, they're a
Um,
good team. I mean,
yeah,
I'm not gonna take away from that,
yeah,
but they have
but
these games where you're like, just what are we doing? You know?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, you got anything else on that game?
No, very fun. That game was so much fun to watch. That was so
Yeah.
awesome.
Okay, then we can move on. Then Patriots 26, Bengals 20. Um, I'll let you go first. I do want to say I think it's over for Joe Flacco.
Yeah, it's time.
Yeah.
It was fun. I loved it, Joe. Thank you for everything. You were elite. No matter what they say, you were elite. Uh, yeah, no, it's pretty over. For Hunter Henry, Pro Hog,
Yeah, he was awesome.
he was awesome. Austin Hooper was awesome. Um, like I don't know, Drake May was pretty good.
Yeah, he
Only
was good.
he had
He
some
had a
plays
he
where
had
you're
a
like,
really
wow, that
bad
was
first quarter and then was
yeah,
pretty good the rest of the game.
yeah,
That they had a play, I believe it was in the third quarter, uh, second or third, I can't remember, but Bengals have them backed up inside their own 5 to a third and 11, and he throws like a first down to like the 50-yard line, and stood in and took a hit. Like he is, like I'm watching that play, and I picked the Bengals in our show, and I'm sitting there kind of watching it, like man, he has matured a lot. He looks
yeah.
good. He looks so
He
good.
he's putting on a phenomenal season. It was a nine, yeah, it's nine in a row for them. The Bengals had some fun stops though, especially in their red zone. They had that
Yeah.
one
Oh my
quarterback
God.
stand
Yeah.
where,
On the goal line.
yeah, that was
Yeah.
awesome. But yeah, no, and they did it without Jamar. T went down. I hope
Yeah.
he's okay. I didn't really see anything update after that.
Yeah. I didn't either. Uh, the
They
Bengals. The Bengals to me now. The Patriots moved. What are they? Are they 10-2 now?
Yeah, 10-2, 6-0 on the road
That's crazy.
with losses to the Raiders and who else?
Yeah. Raiders and I don't even remember.
Yeah.
Uh, not Bucks, not Bills, not. Did the Dolphins beat them?
No, because I think they're undefeated in the
They had
division.
a crazy game at or against the Dolphins, where
They
there was
lost to
like
the Steelers
oh yeah, I remember that game.
week
Yeah,
three.
the Patriots fumbled like 4 times in that game.
Yeah, Travion Henderson, Ramondre, and
Yeah,
Antonio Gibson combined for like 9 fumbles.
yeah. So the Bengals now their season's over. They're not gonna. They weren't gonna make the playoffs before today. They're for sure not now.
Yeah,
Uh,
I don't. There's no reason to bring Joe back this season either.
no, I agree. What do you
I
do with
think Zach
Zach?
Taylor's
What do you
gone.
do with Zach Taylor?
I think he's gone. I think you
You
got to
do?
get him. Yeah.
Okay, I
I know it
agree.
sucks that like he had healthy Joe last year that they didn't make it. And then
Yeah,
he, uh, yeah, he's gone. I think you have to part ways
I
with him.
do think the real problem, not that Zach Taylor's not a problem, the real problem is the owner, and he won't
Oh
pay
yeah,
anybody on defense.
no,
Last year for sure should have made the playoffs. Should have been competing for the division, like with the way their offense was last year. But yeah, I agree. It's just kind of done. You got to keep Chase. You got to keep Burrow, and you just got to kind of got to restart.
Chase Brown. I mean, he's been pretty lackluster this year.
Yeah, yeah,
I guess but my thing is like you can't really take a ton away from their offense outside their offensive line without Joe. Like, I mean,
yeah, yeah. You're right. And Flacco has been good. Today was really bad. The pick six was horrible.
yeah,
Um, I don't know. It's just kind of done. It's kind of sad to watch, especially what was it 4 years ago they were in the Super Bowl. Like if you're a Bengals fan at that point, like you think,
it's very sad right now.
yeah. It also shows like once you get to the Super Bowl, there's no guarantee you're going back just because the
Yeah.
Chiefs do it every year. You know what I mean? Like
Oh yeah, no, I completely agree. It is a like it is a like the window. Like we all talk about the Super Bowl window, but like it's almost like the window doesn't really exist like that. Like it's not a guarantee. Like
yeah,
you're really good team window, yeah,
yeah,
but like you're playing in a conference with like four of the greatest quarterbacks athletically to ever play. Like
yeah,
it's but no, I think Zach Taylor's got to go. I
yeah.
like
I agree. Um,
I'll have him on
so
shelf. Patriots were
Patriots,
really good.
yeah, Patriots moved to 10-2. Uh, Talking about the Chiefs there, uh, we can segue that into your game. Chiefs 23, Colts 20. Go for it.
This season, it was looking really dark for a second there. Um, I thought the defense played really good all game. Like I thought they were awesome. We have to start scoring we have to start scoring touchdowns in the red zone. We have to get, you know, I had a big problem with the play calling last week in Denver. I thought it was very stagnant, very predictable.
Yeah,
Um, and Mahomes just couldn't hit a deep ball. And then this week we kind of started doing the same. And then Andy really committed to the run game this week, and that was so huge. Kareem with 30 touches, he had like 140, I think.
yeah,
Um, he was awesome today. Player of the game, Kareem Hunt for me. But yeah, no, I was telling you before we started taping, I was like, this felt that fourth quarter when we've held them, we had like 135 to 18 yards. It was like, oh yeah, this is how we beat teams. We just drag them in the mud and suffocate them. And then you look up and Patrick Mahomes has the ball for the last possession of the game, and
yeah,
do about it. And we finally went back to that. Rasheed had an awesome game too.
yeah. He
Um,
did.
And then
Uh,
again, shout out the defense. They showed up a lot. We shut down Jonathan Taylor a ton.
hmm
I still think the Colts are legit. Shane Steichen's a really good coach. Um, what else do I have? Lou Anaramo, he's awesome. He's going to be, I think he should take the Giants job.
Yeah,
Um, really good team. I hope Trey Smith and Noah Gray are all right.
I didn't see
Damian
that.
Pierce,
Did they both get hurt?
Trey did. Noah, I think he got a concussion. I still
Okay,
didn't see anything with Christmas. Signed Damian Pierce at the end, though. So
okay.
I don't think feeding Kareem 30 times is super sustainable, but we had to have it today, and he did it. But yeah, other
Yeah.
than I'm not going to complain. We needed this. This was
No.
huge.
Yeah. I mean,
Um,
the season was kind of over if y'all didn't win this
there
game.
was there was a point in this game where I was like, we, you know, like, hey,
Oh,
this
dude,
just wasn't it this year.
I texted some buddies in the first half and said the Chiefs are ass and aren't making playoffs. That was my exact text.
Yeah,
I like I
those thoughts were creeping in my mind.
y'all look so dead and like I mean, I heard somebody talk about it the other day. You know, these past 5, 6 years, whatever it's been, for the Chiefs, there was always these. I mean, they had the same game script every single time they played. Defense keep them in it. Mahomes get the ball in the fourth quarter. They get those first downs. They run out the clock.
Yeah,
They score and they win. And that's the first time we've seen it. Like
yeah.
this year,
This is our first win in one possession games this year.
is it really?
Yeah, we are one
That's
and
crazy.
six
I
this
didn't
year.
know that.
We are yeah, no, 1-5 this year.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I like yeah, I just kind of like I said, I had the Colts and like I kind of had the Mahomes doubt or not the Mahomes doubt, the like the Mahomes fear factor creep in at the fourth quarter, and that was the first time I felt that in a while.
Yeah, it felt good. No complaints. I mean,
Um,
I could moan about this. We have a penalty every time we're on special.
yeah, yeah.
It's crazy. We um, but no complaints. This game was huge. The Colts are
One
actually a
thing,
legit, really good team, and we got a good win today.
yeah, I agree. That game didn't do anything in my mind like Colts wise. That
No,
didn't change my opinion on the Colts because they lost that game. They're a great team. They can win the AFC. Like they are good enough. But they lost to a good team, and Mahomes was
yeah,
great, and the defense was great.
I'm a
What the funniest, like maybe the funniest review I've ever seen today, and I can't remember if it was Rasheed or Hollywood Brown, but the Chiefs had the ball on the 10. I think it was going into half, and whoever the receiver was caught the ball sitting down and
Rasheed.
half of
I
his
remember.
body was laying in the out of bounds line, like the big white, and
Yeah,
the refs were like talked about it for like 30 seconds.
yeah.
They
These
showed the.
refs were really they were just so dysfunctional this game.
Me and Patrick were watching it. We're like, what the hell are they reviewing?
Yeah, there was nothing to
He is
review.
laying out of bounds.
That was I was like because one of them called it a touchdown.
I know.
I
I
was like, what?
know. Yeah, he
Uh,
called it. We were like, I was like, man, I thought he was. I like, damn, I thought he was out of bounds. They showed the review. I'm like, oh my god, he's laying out of
yeah,
bounds.
he was never in bounds.
No, ever. So yeah, I don't know. I
Uh,
thought that was funny, but
that was
that,
I
y'all
Tony
had to have
Romo
it.
classic Tony Romo game.
Oh my god, dude.
Uh, I don't know
He
how much
was.
more I can take.
I mean, he was. I don't know. He was. I don't know, Jim in it the entire time.
He's getting really comfortable of just predicting things and then them not happening, and then
Oh
just
my
no
god,
one
yeah.
says anything.
No one says anything. He's like, the Chiefs will line up. He's like, well, Jim, this is a bubble screen to Rice here,
Yeah,
and
and it's an inside
it's like
zone.
a 30-yard downfield shot to Worthy. And he's like, yeah, I love the formation they were in right there. It's like, what are we doing?
He towards the end of the game he was trying to break down football to Jim Nance. Did
Yeah,
you listen to this? It was like
yeah,
I think Jim Nance knows the rules here.
yeah.
He knows what he's talking about.
He was really feeling himself when the Chiefs got it in overtime. They got it down to the 10. And he's like,
Kick it. I kick it right here.
well, yeah, but he was really feeling himself when he was like, everybody's talking about the dynasty might be over.
Yeah, is this the
Not
passing of the
so
torch?
fast, my friend.
Yeah. It's like, no, that's a Jim Nance monologue. That's not what
Yeah,
you're there.
yeah. Just stop talking.
Yeah.
And y'all get him every week.
Every week.
Yeah,
I thought he only did the afternoon CBS games. Why is he going to noon?
yeah.
Um,
But you got anything else?
love Jim Nance though. Yeah, that's all I've got. Great
Okay.
win.
Yeah.
Um,
I
yeah,
want to talk. I want to talk about this game for like actually maybe 30 seconds. Packers 23, Vikings 6.
JJ McCarthy.
JJ McCarthy is the worst fucking quarterback I've ever seen.
So
He
bad.
is so bad.
He's, oh my. And Jordan Love's not good either. Jordan Love was 14 for 21 days,
No,
139 yards.
no.
I don't even want to
Those
look
two
at. Do you
picks.
have JJ's stat line?
No. Keep talking. I'll look it up real quick.
It was so bad. I've never seen a quarterback just sit in a pocket like he does. He like actually like gets a snap and his feet don't move. He was sacked five times, 35 yards. He had an
Okay.
18.1 QBR today.
12 of 19 for 87 yards, no touchdowns, 2 picks.
4.6 average on those passes. It
This was the game on Red Zone that came on like every 20 minutes, and it was him just getting
yeah.
murdered in the backfield every
I
time.
my first note for this game was JJ McCarthy so bad. Second dash. I love when Red Zone has a game that they just don't show.
Yeah, literally the entire time.
Yeah, it was. He's so bad.
Yeah.
It like he. I've got. It's Jameis time in Minnesota.
Hmm.
I like.
I got to find something.
It's not him.
Also,
It,
if you're a Vikings fan now, is it not like the most depressing thing ever watching Sam Darnold and Daniel Jones?
yeah,
I mean, like you had them, both of them, in the building, and you chose 9.
as a Justin Jefferson dynasty fantasy owner, I have to watch the Vikings with 9 every time.
Yeah,
And there's two things that happen every time JJ McCarthy gets the ball. He one tries to kill Justin Jefferson, or he doesn't realize the pocket is collapsing and he just stands there.
yeah.
He's gotten really good at just the falling sack
Oh yeah,
already.
he
He's
is it's the Aaron Rodgers in New York falling sack.
yeah, just like all right, we're done.
Yeah, this play isn't working.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hey, I've got nothing else in this game.
yeah. I don't
Packers.
either.
I don't think the Packers are that good. I think the Vikings are. I
The
don't.
only reason I even brought it, yeah, I don't either. The only reason I even brought it up is just to talk about how bad he is.
Yeah.
Uh, but let's move on to my game. Bears 31, Steelers 28. The Chicago Football Bears are 8-3, and we won another game I mean, pretty much exactly how we've won every game we played. Uh, I am so used to um, watching Bears games, and when we get down, thinking there's no chance. So we go. So Caleb, did you get to watch most of this game?
Yeah.
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 Okay. So
It looked sketchy 90% of this game.
so Caleb fumbles the ball in the end zone. T.J. Watt strip sack, which was an awesome play by him. We go down 14-7, tied up. Going into halftime, it looks like we're about to get the ball back and go score before half. And Kenneth Gainwell, which was awesome play. I mean, I don't know what Mike Tomlin must have. He must have took something before the game or had a pint on the sidelines or something because I have never seen him call a 4th-and-1 trick play. That is not a Mike Tomlin thing to do.
I think
But that
I
like
said this. Yeah. At the end
that
of
play
last
was
night,
awesome.
like he's coaching for his job. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, that play was awesome. He goes down, gets he scores a 50-yard touchdown on 4th down going into the half. We get the
Okay.
ball with a minute left and do what we always do now, which is go score with little time remaining when we need to. We go and kick a field goal, so we're down 4 at halftime. And the rest of the game, like the defense is just it continues. It's not good, but it continues to do just enough. Like
And don't break.
yeah, the defense gave up. You know, I said to you last week, the defense typically gives up what feels like about like 21 to 25 points.
Yeah.
And their defense scored 7 today, so our defense gave up 21. And so like that was enough. Caleb wasn't perfect, but he was good. Colson Loveland is going to be
Great pick.
he is an awesome tight end, and
Yeah.
I hated the pick.
Yeah.
But I was wrong. He is an awesome
I
tight
did have
end.
Adam's live reaction for that pick, and you were
Yeah,
not.
not good, not good. I don't know, dude. It's just fun. Like,
No, yeah.
who knows what we'll do? You know, later on in the season. We're 8-3, playing the 8-3 Eagles next week.
Who
Which
are very beatable.
let's do. Whose line is it anyway? After the games have finished. Wait, it's Black Friday in Philadelphia. What do you think?
Eagles 3.5.
I'm gonna say Eagles. I think it's gonna be big. I'm gonna say like Eagles 8. Let's
Really?
see. Okay, Eagles 6.5.
Okay.
Yeah, that seems about right. I
That's fair.
I don't know, dude. I mean, like if we win, I don't. Well, I think we can win the game. If we do win that game, we're. I mean, there's gonna be some outlandish things said on this podcast if we win that game.
Yeah, I had a bunch of notes for this game, and it was all about the Steelers for a while and how good TJ Watt. I think the Steelers have the worst best defense of all time.
Yeah. Yes.
I, they're I don't know what else to say outside that.
They
TJ
have
Watt,
so many
awesome.
good players, but they're ass.
Yeah, TJ Watt's awesome. And then the last line was Bears just win. You guys are now winning the games the way you lost the games last
Yeah.
year
I
and
mean, yeah.
every year before that.
Yeah, not just last year. I mean, every
Yeah,
year.
yeah. So congrats to you, Ben Johnson. Awesome, awesome coach.
Dude, he is such a good coach. Like, I, you know, there's an art. We talked about it with Pittman before. There's an art to winning and or losing close games, and Ben Johnson knows how to win close games.
Yeah,
Um,
it's really awesome. Good for
yeah,
DJ Moore. Showed up a
yeah,
little bit today.
yeah, for sure.
That's
He had a
fun when he
great
does
game.
that.
Luther Burden played well. Kyle Monungai continues to just be like an awesome pickup.
Yeah,
He runs the ball so hard. Uh, talk about the Steelers for just a little bit because there is some stuff to talk about there.
yeah. It's over. Tomlin's done. I think that we talked about it a little bit, but that fan base just they don't want him anymore. And you know, like I think it is probably time to go. Um, like they don't look better or worse with Mason Rudolph or Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah,
Like they're
yeah.
they're very. I don't know the fix for them. They're not good, but they're not horrible.
The same old Steelers.
Yeah, they're the same Steelers for the past 5 years. They're I don't know.
So
Like,
right now the Steelers are 6-5. You've got to assume at the bare minimum they got to get to 10 wins.
well,
Uh,
they lost first place of the division already.
yeah. So
Lamar
you
came
got
back in two
to
weeks
get a
and took it.
wild card. They got to get at least 10, maybe 11.
I don't.
So
I don't
find
know the rest of the schedule, but
find 4 wins here. Okay, at home against Buffalo,
no,
at Baltimore,
no.
at home against Miami.
Yeah,
Yeah, Miami's been better, but they'll win that game.
yeah, yeah.
At Detroit,
No.
at Cleveland, Shadosi.
Dersh.
Shadosi. I don't know. The Browns could win that game, and then they have Baltimore at home. Like they're gonna
The
hit
thing is,
some.
though, the Steelers are going to beat one of those teams they shouldn't. I feel like, but they're going
Yeah,
to lose a game that they should win. I don't know.
yeah. They're gonna
They're going to do
beat.
this. They're
They're
going to
gonna
get
beat
9 wins.
Baltimore
They're
in
going to win three
Baltimore.
more games this year.
Yeah, they're gonna beat Baltimore in Baltimore, and then lose to Miami at home.
Yeah,
Like the most Mike Tomlin thing ever.
yeah. It.
But I
Yeah,
agree. Their season's over now. Uh, it sucks, but you've got to move on from Mike Tomlin. Oh my
yeah.
God, Jared Verse is a beast. Did you just watch that play?
It's coming on right now. Rams Super Bowl.
Yeah, Teddy Bridgewater is just getting dominated. Poor guy. Too
There's
love
nothing
Teddy.
they can do.
Yeah. I don't have anything else on that game. If you're cool with it, I say we go to the afternoon games.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Let's start with Shadussy. Browns 24, Raiders 10. We don't have to talk about it that much, but
The
it's just
answer.
fun.
I
It's
love
just
it.
funny that he won.
I no, I'm actually like rooting for him.
You are okay.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I went full circle when everyone passed up on him in the draft. and I was like, it's going to be so funny if he's good.
Yeah,
And like, dude, he had some throws today where it was like, oh wow,
he did. He
like
also
the one
had
to
some.
Isaiah Bond.
Yeah,
That was
that throw was awesome.
no Browns
And
quarterback other than Baker Mayfield has ever made that throw in my lifetime.
he also had an awesome throw to Jerry Judy that Jerry Judy
Yeah,
fumbled like 60
that was
yards downfield.
really bad.
Yeah.
I don't know, like yeah, he didn't play bad at all. I
No,
think
and their
he was
defense is so good. It kind of makes
yeah,
you think. I mean, the Raiders are maybe the worst NFL team I've ever seen, so who knows?
so bad.
I, how were they favored today? I
I didn't know.
I
I didn't
I
know
don't.
this.
Did you know that
You, you're just now telling me this.
the Raiders were minus 3.5 in this game? They were giving more than a field goal to another NFL team.
That's how much they don't like you, Shadur. They don't want you to win
Yeah,
12.
yeah. They
Show
they
them
don't
12.
they don't want you 12. Uh,
This is what's the
Quinshon
stat?
Judkins Quinshon Judkins is pretty good. What were you saying?
Yeah, Quinton Judkins was good. He got hurt. Dylan Sampson had some sweet plays.
Yeah,
Miles Garrett is an alien.
yeah,
I'm so glad he's on the Browns because if he was on an actual good team, they would probably just win the Super Bowl every year.
yeah.
Like, he's that good. I think what the stat here is that Shadur Sanders becomes the first Browns rookie QB to win since Eric Zaire in 1995 in his first start.
Are you serious?
It has been 30
That
years.
is terrible, dude. They've had they've had like 20 quarterbacks start in the past 10 years.
Yeah,
Oh, that's horrible. Yes,
Shadur's
I
the
mean,
curse breaker.
good for them. I also think the all whites had something to do with it. That's like one of my favorite uniforms in
I
the
love. Well,
NFL.
I hated the orange pants.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That
I love, but I do agree. The all white
white
are like,
helmet, white jersey is
yeah,
awesome.
those are my favorite.
Yeah.
I
Um,
think those are my favorite jerseys in the league. But yeah, that's all I got. The
yeah,
Raiders are so
same here. They're the worst watch in the NFL.
bad.
They have now passed the Titans as the worst watch in the NFL.
Yeah. I mean, it's like I feel bad for Gino.
Yeah, I do too. But we can move on. This was it looked for a while like it was going to be the best afternoon game. We ended up having an awesome one. This was good too. Jags 27, Cardinals 24. I'm going to be honest. I hoped you watched some of this game because
I
I was
did.
kind of focused on Cowboys Eagles.
I did watch some of this game, and it was like one drive would be like, what is Trevor Lawrence doing? And then there'd be the next drive like Trevor Lawrence really good at football.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. This one was a fun one. I think I think this goes to show I had to take earlier in this year. I've never been a Kyler Murray guy in the NFL. Uh, I and I think this. I mean, they're not winning games, but I feel like they're a lot more competitive than they were with him.
Without, oh yeah,
Jacoby Brissett's throwing the ball 50 times a game. He's out
yeah.
there
I mean,
slinging it.
he is slaying the rock.
He was 33 for 49 today, 317, one touchdown. Like, I don't know. This game was a lot of fun. It was uh I picked the Jags
Yeah,
in our last show, and I I mean, yeah, it was really fun coming down the stretch, and then into regulation, like, all right, well, the Jags stuck one out, and then Jacoby Brissett just steps up and just finds
yeah,
Michael Wilson on the 10-yard line uh, to go in and tie it for regulation with like 6 seconds left, and
yeah.
then they died in overtime.
I was talking to
Forgot
somebody this.
Jacoby Myers was a Jag until this game.
Yeah, yeah. Confirmed Jag.
Yeah, ETN started really good. He had a pretty good game though.
Who's their backup running back that's been playing well? Uh,
Bilal or no, hold on, let me pull it
I
up.
can look
I
it up.
know exactly what you're talking
It's not a big deal.
about. Bayshaw Tootin.
Yeah, yeah. Did Tootin play well today?
He had 7 for 17.
Okay, nothing crazy. He was really good last week.
Yeah, he
Uh,
is. Uh,
you know what the Jags feel like to me? I said this to somebody this morning. They feel like a 15% better version of the Falcons. They like we were talking about it this morning. Me and one of our buddies were talking about it this morning as he was looking at lines, and he was like, "Man, how in the world are the Cardinals only plus 2.5?" I was like, "Would it surprise you at all if the Cardinals won this game?" He's like, no. It's like it also wouldn't surprise you if the Jags won by 20.
Yeah.
They're like the Falcons are a great value Jags.
I mean, yeah,
Like
I have
real
no
both
idea. Like
really
honestly, the
talented teams lose a lot of games they shouldn't, win a lot of games they shouldn't.
yeah, I don't disagree with that.
Yeah.
This game was it was sneaky fun for a while.
Oh
This
yeah.
afternoon, I will say this afternoon slate did start slow.
Yeah,
Uh,
it did. Well, like when you looked
and then
at the slate,
and then by the end of it, it was like it was awesome. Not by the end of it, it's like halfway through. All these games were
yeah.
games.
Well, like when you looked at the slate this morning, it was like, damn. I mean, Cowboys Eagles better be good because if not, this is going to be awful.
Yeah.
And then 3 out of 4 were pretty good games. I mean, I we don't even need to talk about Falcons Saints. Falcons decent, Saints awful. You got anything else?
No. We
Yeah, I
forgot
mean,
about Ravens Jets too. We don't have to talk about that. The
yeah,
Jets.
I didn't even bring that up. Jets kept it close in the first half. It's
Yeah.
fun. It's fun seeing Tyrod slinging around.
Yeah, it is fun. Lamar's back. They've won 5 straight.
Yeah,
They've already retaken the AFC North.
yeah. I mean that.
What did
And
we
then,
expect there?
dude, do you remember when they were like 2-5 and they were favored to win the division?
Yeah, there. Yeah, it was like all
And
right.
I remember thinking like, what in the hell? Like, why? How is that a real thing? And like, I get because those people get paid a lot more than we do to know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we can
Uh,
move on. Falcons 24, Saints 10. Nothing from
America's
that.
game of the week.
The crown jewel. Cowboys 24, Eagles 21. Cowboys dead in the water. Come all the way back and won it by 3. What'd you think?
George Pickens is going to make so much money.
Yes.
He is going to be paid this year.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. It started out where the Eagles do the thing where they figure out they have a really good offense and they feed everybody really well with AJ, Devontae, and get
I think
Jalen and Saquon moving around a little bit.
I think that was the Kelly Green effect.
I had a note that you cannot let the Eagles wear Kelly Green in Jerry's world. Can't do. You
Yeah.
cannot be out unit in Jerry. You cannot do it. The sun was shining. They looked so good. It
Yeah.
pissed me off. You cannot let that happen.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, no, the Eagles started out as 21-0, and then the Cowboys come in late first half, get a score before halftime, and you're like, all right, well, that doesn't mean anything. And then halfway through the third quarter, you're like, oh God, we
Yeah.
have an awesome game. Um,
Yeah. I
George Pickett's really good.
yeah, very. We both picked the Cowboys in this game. Um and the way the first half played out, like as somebody who picked the Cowboys, it it felt like sorry, Teddy Bridgewater just threw the ball like 30 yards underhanded. Um the way the first half played out, it felt like the Cowboys should have 100% been in the game. Like they go down first drive turnover on downs.
Yeah,
Then they go down fumbling on like on the Eagles like 25. Was that Turpin that got that handoff and fumbled it?
yeah, he fell down
Yeah,
immediately into I think it's Tyler Guyton's leg.
yeah, and then it's 14-0. Uh, or excuse me, then it gets to 21-0. Cowboys are move the ball again, get down to the 5. Dak throws a pick. You're like, oh my god, I like how are they not in this game? And then they score, Pickens scores right before the half. And I kind of thought, like, okay, it's kind of doubtful they've had 2 turnovers in the first half, a turnover on downs. Like, it kind of seems like it's over. But scoring right before the half seemed like a really big deal.
Yeah,
And then they come out in the second half. Uh, can you look up what the total yardage was real quick for both teams? Because
uh,
what it felt
total.
like to me, it felt like the Cowboys like doubled them up in yards. Um,
It Yeah, we pulled up. I
Yeah,
will
well,
say CD looks like he was losing them this game multiple times today.
dude, I
He
don't.
had some
What is wrong
bad
with
throws.
him? He,
Total yards all game, Cowboys 473, Eagles 339, 25
yeah,
for
so
to
yeah, that's. I mean,
19.
I texted my buddy. I texted my buddy who's a Cowboys fan after the game, and he was like, "Oh my God, like I almost had a heart attack." I was like, "Dude, y'all should have beat them by 2 touchdowns."
Yeah.
I mean, like, you know, Eagles get, you get into the third quarter, Cowboys make it a 7 point game. They're not talked about really. The Cowboys defense was amazing. Shut them out in the second half.
Yeah.
Uh,
They finally got Eberflus finally figured out how to get the pressure on quarterbacks.
yeah,
The-
and forced a fumble on Saquon in the fourth quarter. But
Then the muff punt.
so they get, yeah, the Cowboys get the muff punt, get first and goal, tie game within like 3 minutes, uh, get first and goal from the Eagles 7 and can't punch it in, decide to go for it on fourth and goal, can't get it. And then you're like, okay, that's it. Like, Jalen Hurts is going to throw a deep ball to Devontae or A.J. Brown. And the Cowboys defense stands up again. And,
Yeah.
if you're the Cowboys, once the Cowboys get the ball late in the game, all they got to do is get it to the 50 and Auburn
Yeah.
can make it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly yeah. And then I mean Jalen Hurts led the Cowboys or led the Eagles at rush with 33 yards.
Okay, so I was about to talk. That was the other thing I wanted to talk about. The Eagles cannot run the ball.
No, like that with their offensive line being injured is
It's
like
bad.
terrible. Yeah,
Uh, and we're like, I don't know. I mean, obviously, Bears have a big game against them next week, and that'll. I mean, honestly, I
Chiefs
think
got a
Bears
big game
Eagles
against the Cowboys next week too. Going Thanksgiving
Chiefs play Cowboys.
at in Jerry's World.
Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, I mean, the Cowboys look a lot scarier now.
Yeah,
Um, and great stat by you. Cowboys still have not lost a divisional home game when Dak is healthy since 2017.
8 years,
That
eight
like
long years.
if I mean that really is such a big win for the Cowboys though, because like they really haven't beat anybody that good. Uh, they beat up on the bad teams, but they really hadn't beat anybody that good. Uh, if you lose this game, there's really no chance of making the playoffs. And it's still like an insane uphill climb for them to make the playoffs now, but there's a chance.
Oh yeah, and then like I don't know, Schottenheimer has this team playing like way harder than
Dude,
McCarthy ever did,
yes.
and it's really impressive. You take Eberflus out of this situation, Schottenheimer is actually looks like a really good, like a
Dude,
good hire.
yes.
Great job, Jerry. Props to Jerry.
For the first
Um,
time in a long time, the Cowboys are fun to watch.
yeah, that's what I was saying. Even on their bad days, they're fun to watch. Like
Hmm.
that Turpin fumble was hilarious. Um,
Yeah.
and then he like almost cribs like a slant route, and
Yeah.
then like they're just fun. They're a fun team. George Pickens is the most fun player in the league. He's
Yeah,
so
he's
awesome.
awesome.
Um, Jake Ferguson's really good. Uh, Dak just slings it.
I
There was one thing. I have one note. Jerry Jones gets lower in his seat every week.
oh dude.
He's
The
melting into the
sun
seat.
the sun gets brighter, his cup gets more full, and he gets so low in his seat.
Everyone's talking about the sun. No one's talking about the moon.
I mean, he is that's what we talked about on Friday. Like he doesn't care. He's just in I don't give a fuck Jerry mode.
Yeah, it's
He
kind of
just
awesome.
he's slinging picks around, picking up Quentin Williams, who actually had a great game.
Yeah,
Uh, I don't know. It's fun. It's like for the first time in a long time, it's like the Cowboys are not really they're not the most hated team in the NFC East, so they're kind of fun to root for.
yeah. No, they are. I mean, like the Eagles being the Eagles definitely helps them
Yeah,
a lot in these situations. But like
yeah,
they are a fun team to watch.
yeah,
I don't know. They're good for them, I guess.
yeah. Good for
Uh,
them. Eagles. I mean, Eagles will be fine. They have got to figure out the
they
run
might
game.
they're on fraud watch. I think
You
they're
think?
a little fraudulent.
If I then if the Bears beat them, they're on fraud like panic mode.
If the Bears beat them, Sirianni was outcoached today. Like
Yeah, he was.
It
No,
wasn't
like
even
no
close.
question.
Yeah. Um, I don't know. So,
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was an awesome game. It ended up being like uh an amazing Sunday of NFL
yeah,
football. The witching hour was awesome.
it was incredible. With
But it has once again led to a terrible primetime game.
what is
Um,
wrong with Sunday night football?
I don't know. It is like we got the Bills Ravens week one,
That was
and
it.
they packed every good game into one in the first week, and the rest of them been awful. Right now, we're sitting here watching it live.
Was it
It's
cake?
34-7 LA. This is the biggest shit kicking I've seen on Sunday Night Football in 2 weeks because the Commanders and the Seahawks played like 2 weeks ago. Uh,
We didn't talk about the Seahawks either, but they're really good.
yeah, very. There wasn't a whole lot to talk about there. Titans kept it
Backdoor,
close.
backdoor covered them.
Yeah,
Seahawks really good.
yeah.
But yeah, no, this
I
Sunday
was
night
kind
football,
of.
the
I mean,
Rams are really good.
I was kind of all over this game on Friday. Like, it's like we were talking about it. I said I thought the Bucks were just kind of dead in the water. Too many injuries. The defense is not good enough. And I said I like the Rams outright, and I liked them to cover. And they're going to. And I, the Rams, especially so, the Rams are going to be first in the NFC. They're going to have the one seed after today. Um, they they look like unbeatable right now.
Yeah, they look so good. Matthew Stafford's playing the best football of his maybe his career.
Dude, yes,
Devontae Adams looks unbelievable. Um, Colby Parkinson's stepping up.
they've got the
Kyron
fountain of
Williams,
youth in LA.
I don't know. McVay is McVay. I mean, he's just this is one of those seasons McVay does a thing where it's like, hey, I'm going to do this. You try to stop it. Everything he calls it turns to gold
Yeah.
right now. Their defense is sneaky the best in the league. I mean, that defensive line is everywhere. Where that secondary plays awesome, led by Pro Hawk Cam Curl.
Did you see his hit on that Ted Johnson end around?
Yeah,
He lit his ass up.
it's awesome. But yeah,
So,
no, the Rams are playing probably the most complete football in the league.
yeah, I must have
And
been driving home from work. Did Baker go out in the third quarter?
yeah,
Okay. Uh, so
it
Teddy
was
Bridgewater.
during. It was right when we started filming.
Okay, so Teddy Bridgewater's been playing for a while. So, but the game was
It
over
wasn't.
before
It
that.
was 28-7 when he went down. I think it wasn't
Yeah, it
close.
was, and it was 31-7 at halftime.
Yeah,
Uh, Puka's phenomenal. Devontae Adams looks better than he ever did at the Packers, which is
yeah.
crazy. Uh, so yeah, final score 34-7. Uh, I I mean Devontae Adams and Matthew Stafford. It looks like those jump balls in the end zone looks like Calvin Johnson all over again.
Yeah. I'm happy for both of them. I hope the like I think the Rams are going to win the NFC. Like
Yeah,
I don't see it as of right now. I don't see a team touching them.
I
Um,
mean, dude, if you go back and think about last year, when they played in Philadelphia in the playoffs, if they're not playing in a foot of snow, the Rams probably win that game.
yeah,
I mean, they were on the 30-yard line with a chance to win, like as time expired.
right. It's the Rams are nasty. They're really good. Um, I've got nothing else. I mean, they just kind of beat the crap out of the
Yeah,
Bucks.
and the Bucks are just kind of dead. Luckily, their division is awful,
Yeah.
so they've got
If
that going
Baker's
for.
hurt though, it's over. I mean, like,
Oh, for sure. If he was in a cast right now,
yeah.
walking
I
onto
just saw
that
him
field.
just sling. It's probably done. The Bucks season's done.
Yeah, and they
This
were
sucks.
like
I thought the Bucks they were awesome for a few weeks. They were so fun to
they were
watch.
really fun at the beginning of the year.
I really liked Baker for MVP
Yeah,
earlier, like before the season started, and so that's very sad, I guess.
yeah, yeah. It's I don't know. We'll see. I can if Baker can play, I still like them to win their division. We'll see what ends up happening with them.
I mean, I just watched the Saints and Falcons throw their own poop at each other for a game.
Dude.
That game was so bad.
Tyler Shuff or Shutt, however you want to say it. I mean, he is like
Put
JJ
Spencer Rattler
McCarthy.
back in there. It's not even close.
He's like JJ McCarthy if JJ McCarthy like took his powers away from him just so they were that bad.
Yeah, it's
I don't know it. So yeah, if Baker plays, I think they'll win their division. And sadly, I think they might have a chance to win their division without him.
yeah. I
Uh,
mean,
yeah, I don't know.
yeah, Bucky. I don't know. Bucky's. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if he's coming back, if he's done for the year, what's going on there.
Yeah, I don't know either. But yeah, it was an awesome Sunday. Pretty underwhelming
NFL,
Saturday.
good product.
Yeah, good product.
Good product.
Primetime continues to be terrible, but NFL as a whole,
Horrible.
good product.
I
Uh,
just do you want to talk about the next primetime game that we get to watch
which one is that? Oh,
tomorrow, Monday night?
is it Panthers Niners?
Panthers at Niners.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll be great. What is it? What's the line on that game? Let's see. Niners minus 7.5. That game, I see a Mac Jones versus Bryce Young shootout. No, that game has 17-10 written all over it.
Yeah, this is gonna suck.
Yeah.
Well, this is not be fun for
I
anybody.
mean, look, dude. The good thing is this is. I think outside of the first weekend of March Madness, this might be my favorite sports weekend of the year. Sports week of the year. This upcoming week.
Oh, the Thanksgiving week, rivalry
Yes.
week in college football.
Well, rivalry week, Thanksgiving NFL, Black Friday NFL, feast week in college basketball.
Yeah,
I mean, Arkansas plays Duke on Thanksgiving.
yeah.
It's
No,
like
it's awesome. There's something
I
going
am
on every
so
day.
excited.
Yeah,
And
very
we,
very good sports week coming up.
yeah, for sure. And we'll talk. We may end up doing a kind of a Thanksgiving prediction show that comes out Thursday, and then maybe one for the weekend that comes out Friday.
Yeah,
So we'll figure that out. And y'all will see. Unfortunately, our Friday podcast got deleted. That will not happen again. Y'all will see how our picks work. Like I said, pick them straight up, competition. So we're gonna have one or two more shows for y'all this week. This is one of the best sports weeks of the year. Sit on the couch, eat as much food as you
food.
can.
Just
Uh, I mean, pick every
get
college basketball game you can.
fat and sassy this week.
There is 500 of them. Keep getting
Yeah,
rolls.
yeah,
Uh, watching NFL players eat the turkey legs while you're on your third plate is the best feeling in the world.
yeah. Yeah. This is such an awesome week in sports. I wish we were good. Arkansas was good, and that this weekend mattered.
Yeah.
But there's so
Uh,
many other games that I'm going to pay attention to that
you
it
don't
doesn't
you don't think the battle line rivalry matters?
matter. Hey, this might be the last time we have to play against Drink.
Yeah, true. Oh, yeah, I'd be okay with that.
Yeah. But no,
Um, but yeah,
this is an awesome week. I'm very pumped,
yeah,
and
it's gonna be
yeah,
awesome. And we'll follow us at on Twitter at Fall Camp. We'll have some picks out for y'all later this week on Twitter. We'll have one or two shows picking all these awesome games. May throw a little bit of college basketball in there as well because our team plays Duke in a top 25 matchup on Thanksgiving. So we may talk about that. But yeah, it's for sure we'll have two shows every week. This week might be a little different, but we're headed into college football. An awesome last half of the NFL for both of our teams.
yeah,
Um,
big weeks coming up. The
yeah,
biggest, some are saying.
yeah, for sure. But yeah, if you got anything else,
I've got nothing. Yeah, follow us on socials. Follow Last Pick Sports. I mean,
yeah.
this will be a lot of fun. So, thank
All
you
right.
guys.
Yeah, thanks again. Um, check us out this week on socials so you can get updates. But yeah, that was the first episode of Fall Camp presented by Last Pick Sports. Thank you.